Liar.
A new era for a SummerSlam. Ric Flair last match, and somehow the old man survived. Old Yeller survived. We Wrasslin episode 45. Sir Frass Dre, no cap, it's a recap. And we start off with Snack Giggity. I am of the vibe.
I'm taking my time. Ready to leave, no turning it back. Holding the front, no touching the back. Give me a grand, give me a ride, give me the grams, give me a pack. Starting my day, I'm running with that. Chasing the money, I'm running with that. Calling your bitch, I'm running with that. Give me a ball, I'm running it back. Feeling like Bruce, gotta return. Old Del Beck, gotta return. Jeans don't fit, gotta return. This your bitch, gotta return. Give me the mind, give me the lie. Seen this time, I'm feeling the night. I follow the rules, I chill the goons. High as the moon, I'm hotter than June. Maybe July, summer my vibe. Pimpin' my ride, pimpin' my vibe. Can't even lie, fix my tie. We live in the vibe, I am the vibe. Feeling my vibe, feeling my vibe. Feeling my lows, feeling my highs. Whether you cry, whether you lie, whether you try, whether you die. Feeling my vibe, feeling my vibe, feeling my vibe. I am the vibe, feeling my vibe, feeling my vibe, feeling my vibe. I am the vibe. Feeling like Diddy, I gotta revolt. Pushing my buttons and gotta reload. Trump is in power, gotta reload. 50 on power, gotta reload. Bitches a jump, gotta be told. Niggas on shrooms, gotta be told. Checking the tags, gotta be sold. Cutting my grass, gotta be low. Where's the vibe? I am the vibe. Maybe today, maybe tonight. 20 a time, no dropping a dime. Focus on shine, no losing my mind. I'm dying for mine, grinding for mine. Taking my time, I'm tucking my nine. Feeling the flow, feeling the vibe. Feeling the chicks, feeling the time. Feeling the flow, feeling the vibe. Feeling the chicks, feeling the time. Feeling my vibe, feeling my vibe.
Connecticut's own Snack Giggity. I'm the vibe. Episode 45. This weekend was a wrestling vibe. Somehow Ric Flair survived.
I am the vibe. Feeling my vibe. Feeling my vibe. Feeling my vibe. I am the vibe.
No cap. It's the recap. We Wrasslin episode 45. What a wrestling weekend, and we are here. Dre, how you feeling? Look at him, made it on time for this one and everything. So it has to be a good episode, right? If you are here, it's a good episode. Matter of fact, Dre, before you say anything, because I can't hear you.
Right.
Before you say anything,
right. Let's go.
Before you say anything, I'm going to do a clip for you so you know it's going to be a good episode. You ready? It's not a relax either. Are you ready?
Halcyons, GHB, Placidil. No, the Placidil.
We Wrasslin episode 45.
Swirling mass.
Yeah.
Black and white.
Mic's up. Turn on mother loving mic up.
Slim, what's up, Dre? How you doing?
Get the dough, babies need nourishment.
Yeah, I'll mute your mic.
Hunger games up in my head. Gotta get the dough, babies need.
He's gotta go in fifth.
The facts.
Virgil. All right.
Nah, you ain't doing me like that. You ain't doing me.
Come on, Black Queen, Sasha.
And Goldust. All right.
Yo, you are foul, bro. You are
Jeff Hardy at number 5.
number 5.
Goldust. All right, Goldust. All right, Ty. All right. Eddie Guerrero's going in Wrestling God. You're just gonna have to be mad. That's just how it works. No, you whoa.
Keep the job. I ain't giving donkeys today. That's the seed of God plotting on my.
Whatever. I'm giving you a horn swallow. You get a goddamn spirit squad. You're nasty, filthy top 5.
Peers, who as it appears, ain't on my tier. Being hated by cats who ain't make it, that ain't my fault.
My favorite what?
What is your favorite finish move?
Favorite?
It doesn't matter what your favorite finish move. Oh no. Oh, this
God damn it. He's on 40%. Yo, Montez, I think he's gonna be
yeah, I was about to say, niggas, hold on, yo. You lucky WWE got copyright, love. Boy, I will play the street part.
I'm excited. It should be fun. I'm gonna beat her ass, but
All right, talk your talk.
I'm more interested in it now than I was before. To be honest with you, I mean, I was interested in it because it's money in the bank.
It's like, you gotta have some good and bad in their team. And even when it don't make sense, whatever I feel like.
I mean, because really that was their, other than like the AJs and stuff like that was really his, you know what I'm saying? That was like the most credible.
Pull up a chick, and we ain't talking careers.
Hey, it goes right over my face too perfectly. That is funny.
I tried. I swear. Yo, listen. I tried. Stop. Let it happen. I'm gonna need you to relax.
Wow. Dog. It's like you knew I was going to be on the screen.
Relax.
Yeah, I'm good on that.
Oh, We Wrasslin episode 45. No cap, it's a recap. SummerSlam, Ric Flair last match pay-per-view. Today, we're going to review SummerSlam and only talk about Ric Flair's actual last match, not the whole Ric Flair last match pay-per-view. What should we start off with? Should we start off with the Ric Flair match? We're only talking about that. Or should we just deep dive into the whole SummerSlam? And what a SummerSlam it was. The first pay-per-view ran by Triple H in this new era. A lot of things are happening already. Naomi and Sasha Banks have signed a deal again with WWE. Thanks to Triple H. Io Shirai, Bayley returning. Dakota Kai. The ladies alone, a game changer in WWE, thanks to the new era of the full creative control of Triple H, the game. Trying to see if the co-host will get back in here. But how did y'all feel about this SummerSlam weekend? How did y'all feel about Ric Flair's last match? I would love to hear y'all thoughts on that because Ric Flair is in my top 5 dead or alive. Yes, he is. And oh boy, that was a little different. It was hard to watch. My boy was exhausted. You hear me? Tired, languid. He had nothing left. Spark up that dank. Tell me what you think in the comment section below. You know how it goes. Oh, We Wrasslin episode 45. And I think I'm going to run through SummerSlam because the Ric Flair last match, man, that was a goodie. Not this one. Unfortunately, not this one. One of the best retiring matches I have ever seen. But this wasn't the last career match. No. This was. And oh boy. It was fun. You know what? We here. Let's start here. Ric Flair last match on the Ric Flair last match pay-per-view was Ric Flair teaming up with Andrade going against Jeff Jarrett and Jay Lethal. And before we deep dive into this match, gotta point out some highlight characters of this match. And Jeff Jarrett, I gotta give you credit. You and Kurt Angle wife, I mean, you and your wife was wild. Karen Jarrett. It's funny her name is Karen. Now it all makes sense now. But Karen Jarrett and Jeff Jarrett was acting a fool. I'm talking about the best heel work they have ever done in their career. Other than Jeff Jarrett with the whole slap nuts gimmick. That's wild. That's extreme. Jeff Jarrett was over here at ringside mushing females. Shit was crazy. Look at Flair. Look at my boy. Damn near 80 years old. A bloody mess. And what a last match it was. It was nothing like this one. I'm going to keep saying that because this was the best career-ending match in professional wrestling. From the build-up to the match to the ending, the tears from the audience, all of that. It was two different levels of tears in these two last matches. This one was out of happiness and to see a career end in a peaceful way. This one was tears of like, please let it stop. Like my favorite wrestler is about to die in front of me in the middle of the ring. He was so exhausted. There was even a period in the match where they tried to save Ric Flair time. Jeff Jarrett walked out the ring, walked all the way around the ring, walked up the ramp. All the stall time for Ric Flair because you could see him breathing heavy. His whole bottom lip was just dangling. It was nasty. Got to give credit to Jay Lethal and Andrade. They could say something a lot of wrestlers can't. That Undertaker, Mick Foley, Bret Hart, all was front row for my match. Look at that scene right there. Taker, you can see it in their face, like Flair, just give it up. Don't do it no more. Don't do it no more. You're damn near 80. Like, what kind of health plan does Ric Flair have? Look at Taker telling him to stop. Let it go, Flair. Thank you, but stop it. Stop it because this should have been the last match. Once again, the best career-ending match ever in professional wrestling history. To me, this is the best final match. Flair was part of it. That's the way you go out. And I hate to say it, I know he in my top 5, but this was stroking his ego. He wanted to go out on top. Because there's no other reason why my boy was this tired. And look at Andrade's concerned and laughing at the same time. All right, we're gonna review the last match. We're gonna give Dre time to come back because I know he got a lot to say about this match. But SummerSlam, Triple H's first pay-per-view event, and what a show it was. It did not disappoint. I'm telling y'all, I was highly entertained. This gave me WrestleMania type feeling. From the arena, it didn't look like the same old arena. It was outside. The crowd was packed. The entrance ramp was long as hell. It was like a mile long. I know they was tired walking down that ramp.
The powers that be tried to silence me.
Yo, no, not these powers. Yo, don't blame me. We not doing that. What kind of Tony Khan tactic was that? Who's the powers that be that kicked you off? I'm over here looking for him.
Big guns.
You know what? You know what?
You know Hewlett Packard?
Tony Khan.
You know
He's
Hewlett
on his
Packard?
Tony Khan. First time we playing the
This
new
guy
clip.
knows
Roll it.
Hewlett.
Roll it. Nope, he on his Tony Khan. Roll it. Roll it.
They call him King Frost
Roll
for a
it,
reason.
yo.
He got connected.
Halcyons, GHB, Placidil. No, the Placidils I think were in the early 90s. But I know there was some GHB and Halcyons on the flight. Halcyons were some things that we took sometimes just to go to sleep for a long period of time. And sometimes you use them for a rib too.
Yeah.
I had to get the whole thing. Yo, Dre, I tried to chop it down, but I couldn't. The ribs part got me like. Also, we use them for ribs.
Yo, man.
Yo, but we're not hearing for that. But it makes sense though, because we talking about Ric Flair last match.
Clip ever, bro. I'm sorry.
And if it's perfect,
we starting with Ric Flair.
We starting with Ric Flair. I started talking about it a little bit. I ain't really deep dive into it. We can talk about it more because I got clips to match what we talking about. I tell you that. Ladies and gentlemen, my fault. Ladies and gentlemen, finally, since Dre's here, Dre Lesquez, Frost Flair.
I got it. You got it on you also got it on Twitch as well?
Yeah, I got it on everything right now.
Bex,
I got it on all three. I only got it on 3. We on Facebook, Twitch, not on Twitter right now. Not for this one. We should be. But ladies and gentlemen, appreciate y'all. Spark up that dank. Tell me what you think in the comment section below. You know what I mean? You ready? You ready? We're here to talk about Ric Flair's last match. Wrong one. Oh, sorry. Ric Flair's last match.
Woo! Woo! Yo.
Early, out the gate. 3 rounds.
God. Yo, that linked me right there, bro.
Yeah, that was
that linked me right there. That was stupid, bro. That's
wrong image. I'm sorry.
You gotta put it in subtitles or something. You gotta get them. I gotta put it in subtitles or something. Because that was a bar right there, bro.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
But
here's Ric Flair last match. Oh my gosh. Ric Flair and Andrade versus Jeff Jarrett and Jay Lethal. The undercard was fire, but we're here to talk about the actual last match.
Miss Angle.
That's what I said. Yeah, you missed
Don't
it.
Forget about Miss Angle.
I already did the Kurt Angle. I already did the bars.
You on East Coast time. You see how these East Coasters do me?
Yo, the first thing I said, I was like, "Oh, her name is Karen." Yeah, her name is Karen. It all makes sense.
Yo, Jeff McMahon.
Jeff McMahon, definitely. But I'm sorry. I have somebody who liked heel work, bro. They was doing some ECW heel work. Jeff Jarrett was mushing females. He was mushing women at ringside. He was mushing women at ringside.
Hey, he old school, man. That's Double J, man. He old school with it.
He old school. That's your excuse.
Double J so old school, you know, the Grand Wizard in Tennessee. Double J, triple K. Nah, yo. I ain't gonna lie, bro. This match reminded me of the Young Bucks taking on the Hardy Boys at that pay-per-view when Jeff Hardy was just out of it. You know what I'm saying? Ric Flair was Jeff Hardy, man.
Good comparison.
And man, Jeff Jarrett and Jay Lethal, man, and Andrade, man. It's like, man, they work magic to keep it from being a stinker. You know what I'm saying? But it was hard to watch.
It's a couple of things I need to know and look up. Like, who is the director of this match? Because my thing is, I know Flair wanted to run certain shit, but y'all should have cut the match shorter. Y'all should have told him, Flair, we not like y'all did a run through. I know y'all did a run through. What is this battle rap? It sounded good on the phone, but when he did on stage, I didn't hear that. Like, I don't get it. I
think that's the thing with Flair's age. Like, each time he did that training and whatnot, that was like one time extra that he's like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
taken away that
but Dre, you know they did a walkthrough of this match, though.
They did a 20+ minute match.
That's like, what I'm saying. So even if they went half speed, let's say, of course, we're not going to use all our energy, but even half speed, they didn't see. I know they saw like, yo, you know what I mean? Like, let's talk about the veteran situations and moves that Jeff Jarrett was doing or other wrestlers doing to help Flair. Perfect example. The whole fucking, sorry, I'm cursing because it's like this. The whole 5-minute walk around the arena Jeff Jarrett did. Yeah, before the ref even start counting the 10 count. He gets in the ring, Flair still breathing heavy, and Flair makes the tag. I was like, wait, you saved energy just so he can get a tag? Look at Andrade.
Yeah, it was,
Help me, please. Help me, please. My boy was breathing heavy, bro.
Flair, what's up with Flair? Just love to do the blade job too, bro. Like another.
I'm glad we calling out spots, bruh. I was watching. Shout out to Ari from Get Your Bars Off podcast, bruh. I called when Flair was about to bleed, and Ari funny because he pointed out how they were stalling for him to get the cut. We lit. They don't show me. I hate Facebook for not showing me the users, man. Whoever is you, man, shout out to you. Appreciate you for tuning in. We Wrasslin Podcast. But when he got the boot, you know that's a signature old school move. The Dusty Road type move. When the boot connect, you know somebody bleeding.
Yo, man, that spot where Jeff Jarrett done smacked up Conrad and his wife. Jeff Jarrett and Karen Angle, they were on some classic old school heel. You know what I'm saying?
I'm telling you, bro. Yo, that whole altercation at the ringside, I was like, yo.
You know what I'm saying? Jay Lethal did carry the match up.
Yeah, Andrade was kind of sloppy too.
They did just enough to keep it from not being a stinker, but you know what though? The I feel like the end kind of felt botched to me. Because when Andrade tagged in Ric Flair and he did botched.
It wasn't botched. My man was exhausted. That is it. No, yo, did you see him try? Did you see Andrade try to
That
put
was
the brass knuckles on his hand? Did you see him? Did you see Andrade try to put the brass? Yo, he lifted Ric Flair. Yo, come on, Dre. No, we not doing that. 1, 2, 3. No, you won. No, stop. Thank you. Thank you again. And you
when
know,
he
Flair
locked on the
in
figure
my top
four,
5 dead or alive, but
he laid on his back, bruh, and the ref counted 3. They both of them
their
had their shoulders on the ground.
Both of them
So,
had their shoulders on the ground. Both
exactly. He didn't tap out or nothing. So I'm like,
both of them, Dre. They just laid there together, tied at the legs. So just tied at the legs, like, laying there.
That's it, like for real, like. And man, Ric Flair said, "You know what? I refuse to do the job in my last match. I got to come back, and I got to beat
Flair's
somebody."
in my top 5 dead or alive.
No, it's like in tradition in wrestling.
I have to agree with somebody said.
It's kind of like
your bars on
a tradition in wrestling, but it looked like they're breaking that tradition now because Stone Cold came back and broke that tradition for the longest, for like 20 years. He did the job his last match. Same thing.
You think Mania
that
in general?
That was always the tradition in general in territory. You know, like if you're leaving the
Mania
territory
in general, like push Flair to do this, like even more. Because think about it. At first, you made a point. You made a point. You made a point. No, you made a point that made me really think, like, yeah, because at first I was kind of being funny. I was like, nah, Flair saw Vince wrestle and like, nah, we not doing that, Chief. We not doing that. And then, but I have to say, even though I was saying leaning towards the Vince, I gotta give you credit for the Austin. Oh, Austin retiring with a W?
Yo, you just made me realize something. You just made me realize something. All right. So yeah, Austin with the W, but
Vince wrestled.
Vince's last match is a Mania with a W against Pat McAfee. Pat McAfee has Vince McMahon's last matchup ever, bruh, at WrestleMania. Vince McMahon's last match ever, because he's gone now. He's out of the equation. Is with Pat McAfee, bruh.
Yo, honestly, I can't wait to we do like a We Wrasslin like recap of the year, because this might be the most interesting year for our generation. Like this, like even though it's crazy, this might be a special year, bro. Like for us to witness this is a special year. Like for real, for like in the wrestling world, like COVID was crazy, but this one, like the stuff that's transpiring, the new, like we're witnessing a new era in professional wrestling. Ladies and gentlemen, be on the lookout for the Thank You Vince episode. I promise you that would be a goodie, because we're talking about all the moments.
I need to really.
We're talking about all the moments.
I gotta go back and memory.
No, I'm taking notes.
Memory K for that one.
I'm getting my bag. I'm getting in my bag for that one.
Let's go. Hey, that's gonna be like the Dark Side of the Ring episode, bro.
Oh, I already told you. I said this. I said that with the highlights.
Gonna get dark, bro.
It's gonna get dark. It's gonna get spooky. It's gonna get spooky.
It's gonna get wild, man. Vince might have a 2-part, because, bro, like Vince put in work for so long, bro. This dude been putting in work before we were alive, bro. That's wild.
No, see, we look. This is why Flair wrestled. Look who we talking about when we talking about Ric Flair last match.
You know, it's funny. You brought up Vince Stone. I didn't look at Vince. I was thinking the Stone Cold, like Stone Cold come out like, all right, I ain't doing it. You know what I'm saying? Who else did that recently though? Undertaker came back, did it for his last match with AJ Styles. You know what I'm saying? Because initially he retired against Roman Reigns. He put up in the boots after the match. Then he came back like 2 years later, beats AJ Styles, and then he's like, all right, now I'm done for good. You know, it's just like, dang, a lot of people, instead of doing the tradition, now they're like, you know what, screw that, bro. I'm like a legend.
Man, I'm trying to go out on top.
I'm going out on top. Yeah.
Yeah, for real. I'm low-key not mad at them.
I mean, but it's kind of like the thing that put the next generation over, like, all right,
that's the thing that changed the game, though. And then, to me, if they don't let everybody do that, that separates some people.
Yeah.
Like so far, think about the people that done it: Stone Cold and Ric Flair. Like that's a respectable list, bro. I don't think everybody should do it, but I'm not gonna be mad if I see like a name like AJ Styles on that list. Like what he did for the game, I want to see him win on top. I'm not even gonna lie. Like he went to so many promotions, and finally us to witness to see him in WWE and still have a good WWE career. The time he did, like the time with AJ been in WWE, we was like AJ's never going to make it on some Kenny Omega stuff right now.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. That's what will separate. That's what will separate the AJ Styles and the Bryan Danielsons and even the CM Punks from the Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to do that. Because you see it right now with the Young Bucks and FTR. And it's like, it's one thing to be the big dog of whatever promotion outside of WWE. It's can you do it on the highest level, you know what I'm saying? Which, to a certain degree, ain't even who's the best wrestler, who could pilot. You know what I'm saying? There's so many things that go into it, but if you're good enough, you find a way. Dean Ambrose was world champion at one point. You know what I'm saying? And that's not to like single Moxley out, but I'm like saying like you could find a way. You know what I'm saying? Like Bryan Danielson wasn't the ideal WWE person, either was CM Punk. But like
that's true.
That's the difference. Like FTR, you know, like that's why when you look at their resume and the Young Bucks resume, even though the Young Bucks had all that crazy stuff, you seen FTR able to replicate what the Young Bucks have basically did like immediately. You know, you see it all the time with the WWE people. They leave WWE and they're automatically better contract, better position on the card. You know what I'm saying? Because people know them. They got higher stock. They've been in video games and all type of stuff.
All right, but let's Dre. Great to let's get through the last match. Ric Flair's last. Oh my God, who keeps doing that? Ric Flair's last match. Nasty, I don't know who keeps doing that, Dre. It's not.
I'm glad he did that. I'm glad he did that. That should have been his last match right there, bro. That Ric Flair should have been your last match. As much as it ain't even that I dislike Shawn Michaels. I just think he's probably like.
Oh, here we go. Come on. Like that was a come on, no, I gotta get my bag because I was trying to troll a little bit, but no, because he know how I feel about this. This to me, I've said it already while he wasn't here. I'm gonna say it again. This to me was the best career-ending match, and I'll tell you why. The story build-up of him and Vince talking about, oh, your career is over. His match, he was winning. He was having decent matches on Raw and whatnot. Then the in-ring match was actually good. Shawn Michaels was doing spots. That whole, oh my God, his ribs hitting the announcement table. Nasty. The whole ending of I love you. The super kick. That's a WrestleMania moment. Thank you.
That
the
was
best
a nice
last
that
match.
was
Shout
a
out to
real
the Shadow
nice
of the Light.
Finisher right there. Don't lie.
Listen,
I don't know if it's the best
people
though.
That watch
when you
battle
put that
rap,
over Shawn Michaels' retirement match with Undertaker.
Bars. That was a bar. The
rematch.
What a rebuttal.
Which was rebuttal.
Like the best match
rebuttal
game crazy. Okay, I digress. I digress.
I digress.
Okay. Touche. I ain't gonna lie. That was a haymaker.
I hate to say that, Shawn Michaels.
That was a haymaker. But I'm just telling people, this is up there. If it's not number one, it's number two. If it's not number one, it's number two, bro.
That ending was fire.
Like matching this up with battle rap, this was like easy to block Captain versus Chess. The promo, the battle, the outcome. Perfect.
Oh my God. I'm having a nasty
and then you know what we saw? But you know what we saw? We saw my boy exhausted, tired, languid. You hear me? huffing
give him the
and
Izzy dead
puffing,
kick.
blowing no house down. He wasn't blowing no house down, huffing and puffing. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm not hating. He's in my top 5, dead or alive. I will always say that. Look at the people front row to see him.
Ric Flair is the Morgan Freeman of wrestling.
Turn your mic up.
I was born in
You was born before BC.
Man.
We know. It's
young,
okay.
Bro. Like I've been watching.
You was
since
born before BC. It's okay.
I was watching wrestling since I was watching pro wrestling since 1987, bro. And Ric Flair was on there on WCW, and he was old back then. Like at 3 years old, 4 years old, I'm like, that dude looked old. Like I was like, how is he the champion? Because he looked old compared to all these like young jacked up dudes. And I'm like, how is this guy the world champion? And he outlasted everybody. It's a crazy thing.
No,
he outlasted Vince. He outlasted Vince. That's crazy.
Yo, turn your mic up. Turn your mic up.
Was that just like Rick trying to like really put a stamp on it, like to everybody else who just retired?
Like I'm the god. I am Mount Rushmore. I am Mount Rushmore, bro. That's what that meant. I am Mount Rushmore. Let's play a quick game, a little quick mini game with the fans, little Frost games. The fans, I know Shadow of the Light, you're a funny dude. Let's play Caption This. Please tell me what's going on. What words are being exchanged? Just give me a caption for this picture right here. Caption.
I like you, and I want you. We can do the season of the heart.
Yo, I got stop. That's it. Just stop. That's all Taker says. Stop.
Rick, like, you gotta cut this shit out, Rick.
yo, Michelle McCool said this isn't cool, Flair.
Thank you. I'm about to go party with kids. Yo, Rick said meet me at the club. It's going bad.
Isn't that cute? Yeah. Sung his American Badass theme.
Rick told Undertaker, I'm about to find my 9th wife tonight, son. You know, Rick be going through wives like nothing.
Yo, Dre, I got a good one. You know what Taker said to him?
Halcyons, GHB, Placidil. No, the Placidils I think were in the early 90s. But I know there was some GHB and Halcyons on the flight. Halcyons were some things that we took sometimes just to go to sleep for long.
Oh my god. Oh, shit. Oh, We Wrasslin Podcast. Yo, oh my
guys, relax. RELAX, relax. We don't want to put too much on wax before they go up against the line.
Yeah, I wonder if Rick got the same plug as Tony got.
Oh my god!
I wonder if they go through the same connect. You know,
yo, that clip. Yo, nah.
Oh man.
Nah, because I ain't gonna lie. Ric Flair approached Tony with a spliff. You know what Tony gonna say?
Mid! Every single thing in it is mid!
Tony got that loud. You hear me? Tony got the loud.
Let me go Detective Dre for a minute. Because you know who else was on the card, bro?
Who?
The Midnight Express or the Rock and Roll Express. I forgot which one was on the card. And if I'm
he
not
was
mistaken,
getting lit.
One of those two, I believe, is older than Ric Flair. So hold up. I think someone said, hold my beer, Rick. I think Ricky Morton or something.
Not on his own show.
What up, G?
Son said, I will not be upstage, Drake. Fuck that. Like, said he's 73. I'm 75. That's nasty. That's nasty.
Oh, my God, yo.
Oh, God.
Ric Flair, top 5,
Man.
dead or alive, man. I don't care. Tell him, Rick. What you mean? I don't get to go home happy.
Yo, I need Leo Rush and Jonathan Grisham to be tag team. I thought I was gonna talk about those. Jonathan Grisham, that was the fastest I've seen someone announce that they are taking a retirement from wrestling and came back 2 weeks later on the last Ric Flair card of all places. Oh man. And got the dub holding it down for the short people, short gang.
Yo.
Hold it down for us 5'7" and under.
Shadow of the Light. So I know you didn't see it. Because that question right there, oh my gosh. They both went to sleep. Let's put it like that.
That was the figure 4 sleeper hold right there. The figure 4 sleep lock. Yo.
The figure 4 sleep lock. That's a bar. It's a bar. I'm crying. I'm crying. It was so mad. Oh my gosh. I love you, Rick.
Yo, Ric Flair was laying on that ground at one point in the match longer than CM Punk after like Dynamite went out there that one time. He was just laying on the thing until all the fans left up out of there and everything, man.
Oh my God, bro. He went to sleep, bro. They laid there. They counted 3. They was like, nah, he done. Let's call it. He had enough. You want to see the ending scene? Where Ric Flair at? Where's the final photo of Ric Flair? Here we go. Oh, not that one. He was tired, but that's not it. Here we go. This one. This is going to be my new profile pic on Facebook. Look at there you go. There you go. It's over, y'all. It's over, y'all. It's over. I'm done.
Yo, I'm glad you showed that picture because that's another thing that killed me, man. Ric Flair came out there wearing the purple shirt, bro. Like
he knew.
You know, like the people who like too ashamed to like not, you know what I'm saying, jump in the swimming pool, like they keep the shirt on and everything. Like, bro, why you got a shirt on in the swimming pool, bro? Like Ric Flair, I ain't never seen Ric Flair wrestle with the shirt on, so it just felt a little weird to me.
With the robe,
bro. Like maybe at the Iron Man.
Yo, thank you, Flair, man. Thank you, Flair. Ladies and gentlemen, from Ric Flair's last match, keep doing that. From Ric Flair's last match
in
to Triple H,
Andrade, bro.
Oh boy, yes, not.
You better do something with both of them, bro. You got wrestling royalty with Andrade, dog. That is the son-in-law of the greatest wrestler of all time, married to. Arguably, as much as I'm a Sasha Banks stan,
facts. I'm gonna get down.
There are people you could debate. Charlotte, Bailey, even Io. Even though we were debating earlier, even Io, Asuka. There's certain people in that bracket you could really debate. Like you could have an argument for a legitimate argument. You know what I'm saying? Like, and he's related to 2 of the biggest, like the biggest woman and the biggest man. And before he did his thing in NXT. He did his thing in New Japan. Like, y'all need to utilize them better. There's the exact thing, bro. Both these people need to be utilized better. They've been amazing team players up until now, bro. But now it's time to let them shine, especially after this Ric Flair last match, bro.
I agree,
even though it
man.
wasn't the greatest match.
Once again, thank you, Flair. I seriously mean that. You my top 5 dead or alive. Your position is locked in. There's a lot of people. I ain't gonna lie. There's a lot of people I have took out of my top 5 and added a few for real. But Ric Flair I've never questioned Flair. I even questioned Did I take out Shawn? I need to check my new top 5. I don't know if Shawn Michaels even in it. That's crazy. I gotta review my old top 5. That's crazy.
Shawn Michaels in your top 5.
No. See, no, never mind. Never mind, yo. Never mind. He top 5. Never mind. He top 5. For real. Ric Flair definitely. I feel like we already did a tribute episode of Flair, so I don't know if I do another one. I mean, he the GOAT. I mean, he is the GOAT. For me, he's the GOAT. Sorry, he's the GOAT.
He laid the foundation for retiring and then returning, you know what I'm saying, for the Leo rushes and on the but at least he had nice little spaces in between, you know what I'm saying? Like
in a dope card. I will tell people, go watch it.
Retiring and returning in the same year.
I know we joking around, but the undercard was good. But from Ric Flair's last match to Triple H's first pay-per-view in full creative control, SummerSlam. And I'm going to say this, Dre. This facts. Bar. I need to get a bar. I need to, you know what I'm going to get? Because my thing is grab a collar. I'm going to start getting videos of they just yanking collars. Because that was a bar. This was definitely SummerSlam TakeOver. Somebody was playing my GM. The opener was good. The closer was good. The middle was all right. That's how you book a good show and get points.
Oh, my God, bro. That is a bar right there, bro. That's exactly what it felt like.
This was amazing. You hear me? Before we get into the first match, I want to say that I was saying in the chat the whole time, the feeling of the arena, the look of the arena. It wasn't no typical indoor, just regular stadium. Like I know it's ignorant, but the long distance of the ramp, that gives me Mania vibes. Like everything gave me Mania vibes. I'm not gonna lie, I got Mania vibes at first, and what helped it was the opening match.
SummerSlam, though, always did have that Mania vibe to it. It was like, honestly, the number 2 pay-per-view when you really look at it. Because, like, as much as people love the Royal Rumble, it's like a prelude. It's like a prelude to the big one, you know? But it's still one of the major 4, you know?
Absolutely.
Same thing with Survivor Series because it's a Thanksgiving and whatnot. And it was one of the very first pay-per-views outside of WrestleMania. But SummerSlam was that midpoint of the year. So it's like you got the first half of the year is building towards SummerSlam, and then the second half of the year is building towards WrestleMania. You know what I'm saying?
True. That's true.
WrestleMania, bro. Like, I mean, not WrestleMania. SummerSlam, especially last year, with that crowd. That crowd was 3 times the biggest AEW crowd ever. You know what I'm saying? The one this year.
Here we go. Shots fired.
The one this year was about 2 times the biggest crowd AEW ever. Like maybe 2.
You don't get to go home happy.
AEW, man. AEW does amazing for being such a young. AEW is amazing. AEW's killing it with the pay-per-view, but to stay on WWE, and like you said, bro, they started off with arguably the match of the night. And dang, that seems to be a thing. Becky, when you put Becky and Bianca in the thing, this happened at Mania. They have the best match at Mania, arguably, and they have the best match at SummerSlam. Like, it's like, damn. The only match you could argue was the Cody Rollins match at Mania. KO and Stone Cold. Like, damn, that was a great Mania. I ain't gonna front.
And that's why I always will keep the same energy. I just want to get this out here because I remember saying something in the chat. Shots fired at the chat. I'm keeping the same energy. I know I don't care if it's early for y'all. I remember back then people saying it was early for Kevin Owens. They saying it was early for Adam Cole. More so Kevin Owens. I mean, he beat Stone Cold. Y'all gotta talk to me nice. First of all, he fought Stone Cold in his last match.
You said okay, all right. I thought you said he beats
Kevin Owens. Yeah, Kevin Owens. I'm just saying he faced Stone Cold's last match. That's I don't care win, lose, or draw. That's amazing. That none of y'all can say that. none of y'all can say that about y'all favorites.
Kevin Owens, man,
I'm
Kevin
just saying,
Owens.
But to get off of that, but what I'm saying because I have Becky Lynch. I'm sorry, Becky Lynch.
top
Becky
anything.
Lynch
Kevin
is,
Owens,
we
man.
talking about Becky
Put the
Lynch and
mic on me real
Belair.
quick. I gotta talk to Kevin Owens.
No, we talking about Becky Lynch and Belair. No, Michael or me. Belair is top five.
I gotta talk
I don't care what they say. I don't care what they say. Belair is top five.
Kevin.
Bianca Belair is top five.
She's the fifth horsewoman. I said she's the fifth horsewoman.
Tell me, it's too early. I don't think you should. Look what she's doing already. What are you talking about? Bianca Belair on top, and now she about to beat Bayley.
He hurt my feelings. Damn right I did.
Well, she's obviously gonna lose to Bayley first, and then it might be a while because they about to Shield right now. Bayley's new faction about to run shop like the Shield, bruh. I'm getting
Hold on, let's give a little praise to the match first. Let's get a little praise to the match.
Oh, my fault.
I'm on the same time with you with this new trio. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think they're gonna do exactly what you said. I really do. This is going to be the female Shield. But Belair and Becky was wrestling.
Out the gate, on the way they was wrestling, it just felt different too. It felt like watching Takeover. It felt like watching them back in Takeover, like, and I can't even just say that because they probably had a slightly better match at WrestleMania. But this match was like right up there, and that WrestleMania match was freaking ridiculous, bro. So like,
yeah, it was.
Like, I'm not trying to take away from this matchup by saying it was slightly not as good as the Mania. I don't know if they had just a little bit more time at Mania or what it was, the setting or whatever, the slightly more people or whatever, the more hype, whatever.
Yeah.
But man, that matchup was, because of the ending. And what happened post-match, the face turn from Becky, the return of, and everything. I'll save it if you got something else to add before that. But because of all that extra stuff that happened after match, I might put it equal to the Mania match.
I was going to say the same thing because I really, like you said, not necessarily. I mean, when we say takeover, we mean because we like the in-ring performance. And they was pulling all moves, you would normally see these two in takeover. But remember, they wasn't on takeover. Well, Belair made takeover era, but Becky is still iconic in NXT.
Yo, SummerSlam got how you got the vacant character, the vacant meme character. There needs to be like a SummerSlam Irish curse character. Because, man, SummerSlam is not kind to the Irish, bro. It already took out Finn Balor's shoulder. Now it took out Becky Lynch's. It's like when SummerSlam come around.
Finn. Here comes Finn,
like,
love.
You better get your 4-leaf clover ready, bro. Like, if you Irish, get a 4-leaf clover before you WrestleMania. Your SummerSlam.
Anyway, this was a good way to end a year-long rivalry. I got to give credit to these two women because it was never a point where I was like, yo, I'm bored. To be honest.
No.
Like,
that was a good match.
It got a reaction out of me. Oh, boy, it got a big reaction out of me. I got to give them credit. Shout out to Becky.
I don't know when she got injured in that match, but I didn't realize until I seen after the match. I'm like, dang, she a rider because she went through the rest of that match with the injury like an OG. Like, no, the show must go on. Like, that's that old school wrestler mentality right there. Like, don't stop the match. Let's keep it going. Finn did the same thing too. So it's like that shows a testament, like them Irish.
I just want y'all to know we love this match. This match is arguably match of the night. But because we are two GMO war type people, shout out Bianca Belair 1, Becky, turn face. All right, let's get to it. All right.
Let me plug my channel real quick. The whole effing show on Twitch. I'll make sure to go follow that because, man, this opening matchup was a GM Mode Wars exclusive to the whole effing show. Every single person
like I'm gonna do
on
that.
my brand. And you know what the crazy part is? When Bailey came out after the matchup, and this broke my heart, Bailey. Like, why you come out with baggy pants on? How are you arguably the thickest woman on the roster, other than Nikita, and you come out with some baggy pants on? Don't hide the thick. Do not hide the thick.
Don't hide the thick.
Embrace your thickness, bro. Don't want people body shame you.
Sir, don't hide the thick. Are you
don't want
kidding
people body
me?
shame you into hiding your thickness.
Relax.
Bailey.
Don't hide the thick.
It's not your beauty. It's your beauty. I'm still yo. When Dakota Kai came out, I started to mark out because I was like, yo, this has been my faction since we started GMO Wars, bro.
Yeah,
and it was like, yo, that's when I knew Triple H is in his bag, bro. Because it was like, yo, Triple H and Stephanie both. This has been the craziest year. When you talk about the year recap, we really gotta make a long list and then really put in order. Like, what's the craziest?
For real, yeah.
Vince retiring clearly. Vince and Ric Flair probably gonna be 1 and 2, to be honest. But after that, there's so much crazy stuff. There's so many people who got fired and got their job back, like within 2 weeks to a month and stuff. It's ridiculous, bro. Yeah, it's Stephanie get fired, come back, thrown under the bus, and then come back to a higher position. Triple H, health scare, let go, come back to a higher position, 2 positions. You know what I'm saying? He's the 3rd highest position in the entire company. Like,
that's crazy,
bruh. Like, what the heck? Dakota Kai got let go, thrown under the bus. Oh, we gave her multiple tryouts. She could not cut it, is what they said. Come back at SummerSlam. I'm like, they just fired you 3 at SummerSlam, bro. Like, how gangster is that? Like, yeah, my boy got beat. Triple Hey, you know what's funny? I know Samoa Joe. I can't. When they said that, when Triple H, because you heard about, they said there's been talk about when it took over, they would have stayed with WWE, but they didn't say no names. Yeah. But if I was a betting man, I would think it would be Samoa Joe. I ain't gonna lie. You already seen Triple H immediately when they fired him last time. I'm like, what are you doing? Brought him immediately back. You know what I'm saying? And when Tony was talking about the thing about buying Ring of Honor, Samoa Joe's like, man, I was trying to get WWE to buy Ring of Honor. You know, like, I can see.
Not the whisper. Yo, I'm trying to get, you know what I mean? Yo, I'm trying to get WWE. You heard him? Yo, tell him.
Oh, shit. Oh, man.
But what a return. Becky injured. I don't know what's going to happen now. She might be out for a while. Might see her at Rumble.
Man, I just really wish I could I just wish I could book 2 people. And that's Jonathan Gresham and Keith Lee. And I make them one person.
yo, what's this, man? Yo, let's talk about Logan Paul versus The Miz. Logan Paul versus The Miz. And Logan Paul, man, I'm not gonna lie, yo, that was very impressive. That was very impressive, Logan Paul. That was very impressive. I was impressed.
All right. Oh my God. You ain't about to like what I'm about to say, bro.
I couldn't believe Miz took that bump.
I'm gonna dance around it. I'm gonna dance around what I'm gonna say.
Praise this man.
I'm gonna dance around what I was about to say.
Yo, you about to say he better than somebody?
I'm about to save it.
Yo. Nah. Oh, we wrestling. Nah. Hold on. Lace up your boots. Oh, we wrestling.
Yo, all right. Yo. I'm one person I'm about to say right now, the other person I'm gonna say, but I heard a lot of people say, and rightfully so, when you look at it, he was more impressive in these two matchups than I've ever seen Dominic Mysterio look since wrestling in WWE. I'm just saying.
He hurt my feelings. Damn right I did.
What's crazy is he had a better showing than maybe I'd say about 70% probably, or something like around there. Easily 50%. Easily 50% of the people on the show, he had a better showing than, bro. But his star shine bright, bro.
I ain't gonna lie. He was no, I'm not mad at that.
You have to figure, bro, this dude is one of the most polarizing social media people there is. Like, he has a huge social media following. So, you got like a lot of like little teenage boppers that probably love him or whatever. But due to that, you have a lot of people who don't like him. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And he was so disliked that they naturally put him with The Miz, and it worked. And then when The Miz turned on him, they cheered The Miz because as much as the fans dislike The Miz, they dislike him so much that The Miz was the babyface in this feud.
Mm-hmm.
But after the end of this matchup,
it was like a double turn.
He won everybody over.
Yeah. It felt like a double turn. It felt like it.
It really did. It felt like a straight up double turn, bro. Like, it put Miz right back as the heel, which he never like tried to not be the heel. It's just people dislike
but in this
that
story,
so much
the end of this story.
Yeah. The crazy thing I hate to say, bro, that frog splash on the table, bro.
That was crazy. I couldn't believe Miz took that spot, bro.
Bro, hey, facts.
Like, behind the scene, you got to give Logan Paul credit.
That was picture perfect. That looked nasty, bro.
It did.
That looked vicious, bro.
It was perfect.
That's what I think won everybody over. That was the spot.
No, it did. For me, that was the one. That was it. That was it. And you know, I'm an Eddie Guerrero fan, so you know how the frog splash go. It's like, that was nice.
That was what I was a little
That wasn't sloppy at all.
It was the Eddie Guerrero version. It wasn't the RVD version. Everybody doing.
I ain't gonna lie. It looked like Logan Paul was really an Eddie fan.
Eddie Guerrero.
It really looked like he was an Eddie fan, not joking around. It looked like he was an Eddie fan.
So freaking perfect, the distance, everything. I was like, I don't even know if he's gonna make that, bro. Like,
that's what I said,
bro. That was so on the money, bro.
No, I'm definitely giving Logan Paul's credit. Nope, I'm not mad at anything you said. Shout out to Logan Paul.
I won. Let's party.
Shout out to the Miz too, though, because, bro, like, obviously need a vet like that to lead this match and call the match or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Him having all that experience.
Absolutely.
But another shot to the Miz for always being able to, without being a person who people are looking at as that title contender, that title pitcher, always finds the way to make himself relevant and put himself in position for these big marquee events, bro. You know what I'm saying? He finds a way to fit himself.
Doing all the flips and all the high risk. This man's whole career, bro. Like, this is crazy. You gotta give credit to the Miz. Like, this.
Baron Corbin's enough.
All right, what was next on the card?
Yo, SummerSlam so far was 2 for 2, bro. Out the gate, I texted someone like, "Yo, they 2 for 2. They not playing." It felt like Takeover immediately after those two matchups, bro.
It did.
Like if the first match
did
Takeover vibes after those first two, it was like Takeover, bro. This is
That's
Takeover.
what I'm saying. That was a bar. SummerSlam Takeover.
They could have damn near, and I'm kind of mad they didn't do this. They could have fucking said SummerSlam 1 because fucking it's the new Don. I know Vince used to hate the numbers starting to go up to really high like that. This is the first SummerSlam out of the Vince reign. SummerSlam 1.
No, I would have been ignorant. I ain't gonna lie. I would have loved the little ignorance and really called it SummerSlam Takeover. I ain't gonna lie. I'm real with y'all. That's a little Mark moment, but yeah, it would have been funny. It would have been funny.
What's the next match on the card?
Bobby Lashley, Austin Theory. This was the match. Yeah.
This was the smoke break.
Yeah.
Bathroom break. Damn, that picture for Bobby Lashley, bro. Like, if I was Bobby Lashley, I would go to the production truck, bro, and Debo, whoever done made that my profile pic, bro. Like, that is janky, bro. That is wow. It looked like they just took the picture when he wasn't like expecting, and like the flash blinded his eye and everything. Just like, I can't see it. They just like, yo.
Nah, I can't see. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Well, let's go to Bobby Lashley retains the United States title. Congratulations,
you tell me you didn't just do that. I ain't got nothing for the settle. Yo, Triple H said tough love theory. Like, Daddy's not here no more. I swear. He put the bug in Roman's ear, like, yo, Roman, go out there and let that nigga know. Like, this is like new. This is a new reign, bro. Like, what is it called? A non-disclosure, whatever NDA you got with Theory, we done in that. That's done.
It's done. It's done here. It's over. Give me that.
Got the young boys, Vince. It's over. You pushing this young boy a little too quick, Vince. Spending too much of the money, company's money, Vince. I don't know, man.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this match, Bobby Lashley, retains.
Bobby Lashley did this for Velveteen Dream, man, because Theory had the same allegation. I'm just gonna leave it at that.
We're not doing that. Pat McAfee versus Baron Corbin for the brand Pat McAfee. Let's go, Pat. I even thought Corbin was going to win, but no.
You know what was the highlight of this matchup?
What?
Michael Cole.
Mm-hmm.
Michael Cole was the highlight of this matchup because Pat McAfee's such a great commentator that when they don't have him and Michael Cole and it's the other team, it's like not that they're bad, but they're not as good as the other team. You know what I'm saying? Like they're the B team and Pat McAfee and Michael Cole the A team, and Pat McAfee's like the one who like he's like the one who like gets the other one who feeds off. Michael Cole feeds off Pat. You know what I'm saying? He's the energy.
Absolutely.
Like Michael Cole was on commentary while still wrestling. I'm like, all right, cool, Michael Cole. Michael Cole held it down on that commentary for this matchup. What I didn't
Told
like,
y'all it was just like Mania. I keep telling people go back and watch Mania. Michael Cole was.
what I didn't like is why they switched Pat McAfee's theme song. He had the
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
theme
song, I'm hoping maybe. Yeah, I agree. I definitely agree. He had one of those theme songs that make the crowd go crazy for real.
We want to own the rights to this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're giving you something we make so we own the rights. We don't want to lease out music.
But I do want to talk about something I don't know. Like I said, I'm trying to think, NXT takeover Triple H type vibe. Not fully takeover, but
Triple H, I was about to say Triple H took the money for Pat McAfee's royalty for the music and use that on Dakota Kai to bring her back. He said we could bring back Dakota Kai.
I was thinking about the creative aspect of things because it's something I saw at the end. Triple H, I'm telling y'all, that's why I love him because he makes you think with stories. Pat McAfee and Corey Graves.
Oh yeah, that need to go down, bro.
He pushed them at the end. That little push at the end. And then Michael Cole in the mix, and now we see Michael Cole at his best right now. This could be a little fire, and then I don't know. I can't take
set me off, bro.
I can't take full credit of this. Maybe it was Joe or Ari from Get Your Bars Off podcast. They were saying that would be dope. Of like, imagine Corey Graves on commentary, and then Pat and McAfee and Michael Cole on commentary on both shows, and it's like in the middle of matches throwing shots at each other. That's fire. That is fire.
This need to happen, bro. But this need to happen because man, Corey Graves, what are you doing, bro? You've been cleared for a minute. You've been cleared for a long minute. And in that time, you've seen Brian. I'm saying like a year or two now. You know what I'm saying? Like he could have did this last year. Matter of fact, it was like a year ago around Mania around Royal Rumble. He was cleared last year because he's like,
that don't mean they was telling him he could wrestle though. I mean, I'm
saying that's what he was cleared to be able to come back to wrestle.
No, I get that part, but I'm talking about the company we're gonna book you though. Like we got something that's what I'm saying. It's a different era. They probably didn't have nothing for him. He probably been wanting to wrestle. That's why he found out he was clear to wrestle.
So I'm saying he need to come back, man. You've seen
this
Edge
is the perfect one. Him and Pat McAfee.
He gonna fuck around and Page you and come back before him, man. Like you need to lace up. Like it make me think like are you feel like you have job security on commentary and maybe you're like middle of the pack or maybe I'm not gonna say mediocre, but like middle of the pack, you're not the top draw, so you like, I'd rather just stay on commentary since I ain't gonna be the world champion type thing. You know what I'm saying?
It could be like that. Honestly, I'm not mad at him because yes, like think how long he been commentary. Think how long mad people in his level been fired or higher. Been fired. What are you talking about? They've been get your ass out of here.
Hold up. You got
Samoa Joe was fired.
Who be beefing with Carmella? Because you can even do it to where you have Carmella and Corey Graves, and there's like another couple on that show that would be a good one for him too.
I say him and Pat at Mania. I say if not, y'all on commentary. You got a girlfriend.
Michael Cole and Pat will be wild too.
Y'all can carry. I'd rather Michael Cole call that match and we get the best commentary ever from Michael Cole in history.
You're right.
That in history. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I am saying this. This is some GMO war, but I think that would be fire. A year long, right? No, not a year long. All the way up to Mania. They're both on commentary, slander each other a little bit. You got Carmella, who do some things against Pat. That starts a little thing. Then you get to the big thing of Mania. Corey Graves versus Pat McAfee, and we go in Joey Styles type shit. Michael Cole calling the match by himself.
Yo, Baron
by
Corbin, like the
himself.
Miz, man, like he got a way of being able to find himself in, like, you know, programs and stuff, and to keep himself in the mix and relevant. And the funny thing is, he kind of like, he's one of those people similar to like the New Day, who like was given a bad gimmick and somehow managed to get it over, you know. And now that he survived the storm, because he is an original NXT Triple H guy, I think he might finally actually, maybe not immediately, but in the next 2 years, because Roman Reigns gonna last like at least another anywhere from 6 months to a year type, you know. But I could see within the next like a year and a half to 2 years, Baron Corbin could possibly be like in a title picture type situation, you know.
All right, well, before we close out on this, I could swear, I think it's this man. Maybe he could clarify things. From Get Your Bars Off podcast, it's Ari Starks. What's going on, Ari?
We in the building. What's going on with y'all boys?
Man, we on Pat McAfee versus Corbin. We was talking about a little about Pat McAfee and maybe Corey Graves. I didn't know if it was you or Joe when he was talking about them slandering each other a little bit or at the commentary desk. Yeah, that would be fire. And I was saying that Mania. I know it's some more we booking, but Corey Graves, Pat McAfee, and the only person at the commentary table is Michael Cole.
Call it all on his own life.
I think he could do it. For Pat McAfee, bro, every Pat McAfee match he has done, I think he can do it by himself. I don't even think he needed his help. All them Pat McAfee matches, I ain't gonna lie, I just heard Michael Cole excitement.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, man.
And then have Corey
Joey Styles, the only dude I seen ever do that, man.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I said to Dre, do a Joey Styles type level.
But I mean,
I'm sorry, give it the only reason why I'm saying, because I believe
Corey Graves might not even need to be in this type of energy. You might need Pat McAfee. Pat McAfee need to be with Bad Bunny and
I wouldn't be mad. I wouldn't be mad if you actually have Brian Saxton on commentary with Michael Cole.
Yeah, like you got Byron Saxton for Corey, and you know what I'm saying, Cole for
Corey Graves. Nah, that'd be the funny thing. Nah, they're both cheering.
Nah,
they both be cheering for Pat McAfee to beat up. They both will be cheering for Pat McAfee to beat up Corey Graves. That would be hilarious, and that'd be the one time where Byron Saxton actually like just turns up and stop being like a complete square bear and be like, "Yo, kick his ass!" Like, yo, that would be hilarious. Bro. Like, that would be stupid funny. Michael Cole and Byron Saxton, and of course, this leads to Corey Graves getting his big win because it's his dream come true to actually wrestle on WWE for once. You know what I'm saying?
Man, my man Pat ain't taking no more L's. Pat ain't taking no more L's. Only L he was taking to was Vince.
That's crazy. I just said earlier, Pat got Vince McMahon's last match. Vince McMahon's last match, he went out on top at WrestleMania, bro.
Ric Flair seen that and was like, I'll one-up you.
I see? I said that.
Ric Flair, hey, you know what's funny? Y'all said that because, like, when you said that earlier for us, I was like, yo, that's hilarious. You one-up me because I was saying to you, Seth, that I was like, Ric Flair was watching Sting diving off tables and stuff off balcony. And he's like, right,
I will not be outdone.
I'm coming back. That's why he wants to do that dive, and Charlotte was like, nah, Dad, you gotta cut it out.
She's like, I ain't about to be on camera for this shit.
Shout out to Charlotte Flair, because you saved a life, Charlotte. You saved your father's life, because if he would have attempted
Did she? He almost died doing less.
That's what I'm saying. He would have for sure died if he would have did that.
That suplex?
No, I'm talking if you would have did
He was
the
in
top
purgatory after that suplex.
Yo, Dre, you know what's so nasty? We skipped over. The match was so nasty.
Balor and the Judgment Day and
we were talking.
The Mysterios.
Hold on, Mysterios and Judgment Day. It was alright, but it was like that match was only set up just to bring Edge back. I feel like that whole feud was set up just to bring Edge back.
Yo, let's be real with the Judgment Day, bro. Let's be real with the Judgment Day, bro.
Yeah, sick of him using
the Judgment Day. The Judgment Day was simply made for Edge to go over AJ Styles to justify AJ doing the job to Edge, just like how Chris Jericho you know what I'm saying? He basically politicked when Jericho politicked against AJ, coming in when AJ was super hot. Jericho, I guess, was a little hot too. But this was right before he came up with the list. So this was when they were AJ and what do you call it? They have a thing, but AJ just got there. So AJ
Y2 AJ, like you said, Y2 AJ.
Yeah. It was the same exact thing. Oh, AJ, I need to win because I'm going to heal. I got a factor.
All right. Well, speaking about hold on. Ari, you missed it. So Ari. Before we move on to the next match, caption this.
If anybody knows about time to wrap it up, don't sit it down. That was enough. Don't be me versus Goldberg. This was enough.
Undertaker told him
you almost was the dead man in that ring. For real, son. Like go ahead and go take it down. I have to make you rest in peace. Good Lord, that was nasty, bro. I told you he hit that suplex. It's like, you know how you like hit the suplex and it's like he went past the realm of this world. It went to purgatory. And then he just brought him right back to life. When Andrade brought him back, bro. I tell you, he went into different worlds, bro. He was like, did I die? Come like, yo.
All right. We're not talking about Ric Flair's last match. We're not. Oh, sorry, not his last match. Sorry.
I know he threw his just drink at the wall when he seen this shit, bro. And so he was like, "This is better than my last match." What? Like, I done did a whole little called in. You know what I'm saying? Took my pride in and said this shit cool. When he know this shit ain't cool, like, I'm done. SummerSlam, right? I'm sorry.
Yo, you might as well go tell the people you just lied there. I don't know why you lied to them.
Like, Rick, I know the bag was crazy out here, but just go ahead and sit down, brother. Please.
Yo, we done.
77, right?
That's all Taker said. We done.
That was enough, Chief. You got it, Chief.
Rick, I got those halcyons. Rick, I got the halcyons.
Yo. Oh, yeah, that's the best cat.
No.
Yo, Taker. Look at Flair. Yo, Taker, what you got for me? Well,
halcyons, GHB, Placidil. No, the Placidils I think were in the early 90s. But I know there was some GHB and halcyons on the flight. Halcyons were some things that we took sometimes just to go to sleep for a long.
Oh, shit. Yo, he did not just list all those shits like that. Oh my god!
No, it was the nah for me. It was the nah.
Video even better.
It was the nah. Nah, hold on. Listen to the nah. That was
halcyons, GHB, Placidil. No, the Placidils I think were in the early 90s. But I know.
Like, yo. You like, just an encyclopedia.
Early 90 drug. Nah, I'm bugging. That ain't my early 2000s. That's my early 90s.
Like, relax, bro. Like, it make it even sicker that he was the referee of that match.
The referee's lit even, bro. Even the referee's lit.
Guys, relax. RELAX, relax. We don't want to put too much on wax before they go up against the line.
I'm trying to figure out what he gave that nigga before the match to him to even last that long.
Liv Morgan, the WWE SmackDown Women's Champion, versus the newly hailed Ronda Rousey.
Yeah.
Some
only seen the ending of this match. I kind of fell asleep.
It was all right match. Not too bad. Liv put up a little fight. Kind of shocking.
I ain't gonna lie, it wasn't even a bad match. Honestly, this might be one of Ronda's better matchups, to be honest.
Yeah, and her selling was very good. Like, it made it, like, kind of make it believable because we know how dangerous she is.
This was a good story matchup right here. You know what I'm saying? Like, they did a good job of telling the story of protecting Ronda from losing to Liv Morgan because she really didn't. She really won, but she got screwed over. And it kind of justifies her going heel, you know?
How y'all like the way they wrote her out?
It's like her action, everything makes sense. It looks like that's exactly how Ronda would react to losing to a Liv Morgan. And her demeanor about it, which already doesn't sit well with the fans. So, like, it was perfect, especially when we just seen Becky go face. Now we see Ronda go heel. It kind of lets you know the direction. Like, all right,
yeah, I said that. I see that at Mania as well.
Yeah, it looks
like
Mania setting up our two women. Mania Hollywood looking nasty. It looks like
I'm liking it, yo.
3-time Bex versus Ronda Rousey and Hollywood.
Bayley versus Bianca, and then we could possibly get. If Triple H could pull this off,
I'll tell you what's happening for Bianca.
If you could get Dakota Kai and Io Shirai or Io Sky, whatever you want to call her, versus Naomi and the greatest women's pro wrestler of ever, Sasha Banks. I'm not even gonna say. I mean, I was gonna say the last 10, 20 years, but I mean that's been the best era of women's wrestling anyway. So you might as well just say it what it is. The only person. We won't say that for another episode.
Halcyons, GHB, Placidil. No, the Placidils I think were in the early 90s.
The Placidil. Yo, that's.
I assure you, I've only smoked marijuana.
Halcyons, GHB, Placidil.
Yeah, that'd be a fire car battle.
Yo, Ari, you saw Raw?
Placidils, no.
Ari, Ari, did you see Raw? Was the Street Profits on Raw?
Natalia needs to get her sister to be a tag team partner. I mean, Natalia's sister on WWE.
Give you a quick recap of Raw. Becky came out, did a quick little babyface promo. Her and Bianca pretty much.
Say that.
It's not bad. It's nothing bad, bro. It's nothing. It's not like nothing bad. I'm just saying that they put each other over, bro. That's all. If anything, it was just a continuation of what happened from SummerSlam. Just, you know what I'm saying, just bringing them out, and they were just, you know what I'm saying, talking shit with each other, all that good stuff. They set up the triple threats for the night. They had Miz, and it was Miz, AJ, and Mustafa Ali, I believe. And then the other one was Ciampa. I think it was Ciampa, Gable, and somebody else. But you had those.
I like that matchup already.
Yeah, you had those set up for whoever wins face each other later that night, and then the winner was to face Bobby Lashley for the United States Championship. Trying to think anything else that was really established this night. Really the main thing was tonight was really about the women and the United States Championship, and
so no Street Profits.
Oh yeah, they did Montez versus Seth, but it wasn't any like breakup or nothing like that. It was just
no heel turn.
Yeah, they just came out. They talked some shit to Seth when Seth was doing a promo against Riddle, and he said that something like Cody. You couldn't beat Cody with one bad boobie, and then I guess they had a match, which was good. But remember, that's all I was saying, that it's okay to keep them in the team and let Montez get his shit off. It's okay. There's nothing wrong with it.
I'm fine with that. I still want a heel turn. I never said I want them to split up. I want a heel turn.
Yeah,
I don't want him to split up at all.
He looks so nice in this picture. Does that look like he looks so nice?
He looks like Thriller in this picture, bro.
Yo, stop. Count Chocula.
Angelo Dawkins, bro. He looked like a little what was it? Like the Teddy skin right there, bro. He looked like a little teddy bear, bro. Like this dude looked like a little cartoon.
This looks like a
intimidating at all, bro.
Barbershop movie. Barbershop.
This nigga looked like a baby face with facial hair all over him, bro. Like this picture is a terrible picture, bro. Like looked like a baby with facial hair, bro.
He called this nigga a man child.
I saw SummerSlam, like it looked like they used Jimmy.
Guys, relax.
Which Uso be in and out of which Uso be in and out of jail, bro? Like it looked like they took his mug shot and just put it as like this.
Jay be looking pissed.
He hurt my feelings. Damn right I did.
Yo, Jay really be looking like he just ready to like catch a body for Roman at any point in time.
Right.
Like he got it on him, just so you know. It's on him. Like
we
don't
good.
fuck with the team. It's on me.
Don't even search on him.
I can though.
Don't even search on him.
I'm telling you, please don't. Same thing. I was wondering how they even got them brass knuckles in the Ric Flair shit. I was like, how y'all get them past the security? All right, never mind.
The Usos remind me of the two Mexican killers on Breaking Bad. That was like,
yo, not the Salamancas, yo. I never, it makes so much sense because they twins.
Because they're twins.
Yo, they look like thugs, bro.
The irony, I'm watching Better Call Saul right now too. But nah, dog.
Yo, with Randy Orton out, you don't got RK Bro. Off, it's been swept now by the Usos. Like who's there left?
I think this is the time you bring back up the New Day and you bring up the Viking Raiders. I think this is their time to start bringing them up as the next two teams that these the Usos can face. I think you start.
I say the Viking Raiders definitely.
You go with the Viking Raiders as the later time for if you really want to take them as a serious tag team, as they're being shown, especially after what the fuck they did to Xavier. Good God, Xavier just be getting. He gets the worst of it, bro. I swear. They just always want to break something on him, bro. Like, all right, let's break his arm. All right, let's break his leg this time. Like, Jesus. I swear to God. It'd be funny
if Xavier Woods be like Pat McAfee and be wearing the braces off. He'd be on Twitch with the brace neck and everything. Like,
nah, for real though.
No,
Xavier would do that on G4 with the all broken up and shit. I would love it. But nah, man, I think that'd be the next best thing for them. You still got
get Gargano back,
like,
and then you have him and Tommaso.
You took the words right out of my mouth. I say you got
that would be fire.
You talking about Miz and Tommaso?
No,
Tommaso, he said if they could bring Gargano. Johnny back.
Oh,
Gargano and Tommaso DIY for something big. You know, it gotta be like a Survivor Series.
All I'm gonna say is
who's left type thing.
All I'm gonna say is Miz and Ciampa are gonna be together a little longer than y'all think.
Oh, you know what though? I ain't gonna lie. So. Who was it who brought that up the other day? And the thing about Ciampa was like calling himself like the greatest entertainer or whatever. And now he's with Miz. Like that was a great bar, bro.
It makes sense.
I'm liking Ciampa with oh, you know what, man? There was something we skimmed right over with the Miz and the Jake Paul, bruh. Get ready to relax, man.
Logan.
Get ready to relax.
I forget him too.
Maurice with the
Oh my God.
Guys, relax. RELAX. Relax.
Nah, son. Maurice was.
If I was Ciampa, I would have rather been at ringside than wrestling the match too. If I could have just sat at ringside right there.
Hell
right
yeah.
That would have been cool. I'm like, cool. I'm just
Hold on, Maurice. Where you getting this from?
I'm getting paid to sit here and stitch. Yeah, that would be me with Maurice. Like, oh man, he has not taken his eye off me.
Like Maurice be knowing how to
relax.
Nah, son. Maurice need her flowers, bro.
Relax.
Hey, y'all know I'm not
relax.
Y'all know I'm not talking about these. You know we would be talking about. I don't even talk about these cracker ladies like that, but woo,
he ain't taking his eye off her the whole match. She ain't even looking at the match, bro.
Oh, like, Maurice, where you get that little bit of ass from?
I'm like, yo, roll outside the ring, tap me on the shoulder.
Go ahead,
roll outside the ring, tap me on the shoulder, and let me know when it's my spot to pay attention. Because, bro, like, other than that, I'm focused.
Y'all better stop playing with Maurice out here in these streets. She gonna keep saying,
Maurice better stop playing. Miz.
She one of them ones.
You better stop playing, Miz.
No, Miz ain't playing. He be all over her. You know what he got? Man. But yeah, but the match though, yeah, it was cool. But
yo, ladies and gentlemen,
shite. Gotta say
WWE SummerSlam, the main event. Brock Lesnar, the challenger, versus Roman Reigns, the tribal chief, the undisputed world heavyweight champion. Last man standing. The tribal chief stands on top. I like this match. I like this match.
This was a macho. I'm joking.
I did.
This was a macho.
Man, yo, and then I'm not even gonna lie, the little Easter egg of Roman Reigns catching the microphone like that. Pause.
What was the Easter egg? What was that?
I mean, not the Easter egg. Wrong word. Not the Easter egg.
Nah, it was a cool ass moment. Like no funny, like not just sound like nothing. Like I do shit like that on a regular. You know how you like niggas toss a lighter, you just catch that shit like just, you know what I'm saying?
That was dope though. That was dope. But
in that moment, like where it's just like he was just looking him dead in the eye.
Yeah, he just looking at. I was kind of. I ain't gonna.
God damn it, Roman! Why do you just keep adding on more to this coolness of you right now?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. That was a little dope.
Damn, my nigga.
I'm not a hater. That was dope. I was
it's like this nigga is just
like he didn't even move.
This nigga is just goddamn bionic at this point. But no, son, the match itself was. I mean, for this to be the finale. This would be the finale.
They did it, bro.
This is the way you do it. I'll be all the way honest though. I do kind of hate last man standing match because it just be so fucking long of a match. I'm like, god damn. The pay-per-view has already felt long, but neither here nor there. They found ways in this match to keep me up and entertained. When that trailer came out and lifted that motherfucking ring, I got up like, wait, what the fuck is going on?
Bro, when that tractor was like hanging a little bit inside the ring, I was like, bro.
I thought he was gonna flip the motherfucker, bro.
I was like, I hope nobody get thrown into like the edge of that that's hanging inside the ring, like, bro, like.
Brock started off the match jumping off the tractor.
Belly to bellies where it was like close.
How do you think they practiced this? Do you think they just wasted a whole ring setup and just like did it like a little mock version of it before they did this, or they just like winged it? What do y'all think? Because
wing that? That's a little crazy.
No, I think they had to. I think they really would have to get.
I think I'll go with the mock. Yeah, they wasted a ring.
That shit.
Yeah, they wasted a ring. Cause I mean, Brock do live that life though. Not saying he know how to flip over a ring, but
You know how to use a tractor.
Hey, that was a nice buy from Brock at the very start of the match too, bro.
Like he was driving that tractor through that ramp like it was nothing.
This was Vince. He would have had it the other way, where Roman got the tractor and somebody would have died.
Stone Cold-esque right there in that sense, you know.
Oh yes,
with it, you know.
I forgot who was saying that last night. It felt very nostalgic, like they were like the Zamboni, the fucking the milk truck, like shit like that.
Yo, and Roman being in the ring as he was lifting it, nah, bro, they did a mop, nah.
Bro, that fire too with the Money in the Bank. It was at the perfect spot to where you really thought like, oh shoot, like this could go down right now. Like this is the perfect time for Theory to, you know.
And I mean, he did it the right way though. They did it right.
Yeah, they did. They definitely did, because there was a couple times where it been like, oh, why he did it.
I knew he wasn't gonna get it because it's like one day from 700. So I was like, why would they do that? Why would they mess up the 700?
Right.
When they were going off that list of 4 people, I'm like, Roman gotta break Hulk Hogan and Bob Backlund. He gotta keep that longer than those two. You're not gonna keep it longer than what's his name again? Bruno Sammartino, because he had to fight 4 years.
We don't talk about Bruno. Yo, I would die. Yo, I swear to God, if I'm Roman, I will play that one time in my in the background in the locker room. Just as that's an Easter egg for your ass right there. That's an Easter egg, yo. Oh God.
Yo.
Oh God.
Yo.
Somebody be like, hey, you're getting close to.
Yo, you're killing me here. You're killing me. You're killing me. You're killing me.
Talk about Bruno.
You're killing me here.
Shit ever, bro. I gotta get that, bro. Video clip that. That was.
Yo, no, Dre, you might have to do that shit, bro. That might have to be one of them joints. You have to remix that, bro. Them niggas singing, we don't talk about Bruno. They want Bruno like Bruno Sammartino.
Ari looks like so like Illuminati, like now, so we wiped him from history. We don't talk about Bruno.
Yo, that's Illuminati. But I'm saying though, like this, they definitely are. I do think they definitely, in my opinion, I don't know, bro. I think they might pull that trigger though. I'm gonna be honest. I think they'll pull the trigger. Or maybe not.
Brock on any halcyons during this matchup, SummerSlam, he was a little joyous.
Yo, if we don't get The Rock, I'm not gonna lie, I can see Roman Reigns versus Walter.
I can see that regardless.
But I'm saying at Mania though.
Oh, at Mania?
I can see them build. I could definitely see them building up Walter now. Oh.
Are they pushing Walter? I've been a little off on that.
Yeah, Walter is the IC champion.
I like that at a Survivor Series type, like champion versus champion shit. Like if they, like, I ain't gonna lie, I think that'd be a dope flip for a Survivor Series this year. Do the mid card champion versus the top champion of their respective card. I think that'd be interesting. Or if they just do that separately on a just a big night for SmackDown or a big night.
I hope this year we actually get more.
Okay, no.
Bring back NXT.
It's gonna have to be Survivor Series. It's gonna have to be
I really like Survivor Series matches.
Because Mania's clearly gonna be for. I could see Mania being a triple threat between Cody, Seth Rollins, and Roman Reigns.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Cody. Never mind.
No, wait, hold on. When does Black Adam release?
Sometime this year, right? Like in a month or so.
Hey Google, when does the film Black Adam release? October 21st. Mm-hmm. So you got time to make it to Mania. Rock got time to make it to Mania.
And Rock take more movies.
Well, that's definitely the
my nigga,
thing.
like that's 8
weeks. No, that's it. That's it. Yo, I hope I hope
Danny
the rumors
Myers
are
take
true
battles, like,
that Mania's in Philly after this one.
Man, Philly, what the fuck? You got Easy the Block Captain versus goddamn Roman Reigns. Easy the Block Captain versus Roman Reigns. I got Easy 31. Mania in Philly.
Hey, Rock take movie roles like Danny Myers take battles, bro. Like you got one every week, so I'm really worried. I hope Rock.
Bro, think about it. He been on that type of grind since like what? Oh, when did Walk and Talk come out? Like 03, 04?
Did it?
No, Scorpion King was 01, right?
Let's see here.
Around that, it was like 01, 02.
No, it was 03.
03. So 03. Yeah. So he been at it since then, and he has not stopped, bro. He trying to get to that. Like where he's at now, he been on the say he been doing this since 03.
Oh, you know what? Like 03, 04 is.
But still,
it was like 03, 04. Yeah,
we literally seen him start at the bottom. Like we ain't saying he still has yet to get an award, but he getting that money though. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, that's crazy, bro. Like, bro, I gotta have like the biggest
of our time.
Hollywood salary for a dude who ain't got no like major reward. You know what I'm saying?
Like, let's keep it tall. The Rock is I would say he's definitely a part of that world of bringing action movies back to being prominent again. Like with the John Wicks, all the type of crazy shit that, you know what I'm saying, that Rock been doing, from like the crazy Skyfall movies or the fucking what he's done with the Fast series, or even like the little funny joints he's doing. He really reminds me of Arnold Schwarzenegger of this generation. Like, I would love to see that.
I was just gonna say the Arnold Schwarzenegger, the Sylvester Stallone. You know what I'm saying?
I would love to see Rock do a what's my joint? Jingle All the Way. I would love to see Rock do a remake of that shit to take away that weak ass Larry the Cable Guy version they did.
No. Just to wrap up that main event on SummerSlam, bro, when they buried Brock Lesnar at the end, bro, and then stood on all the buried stuff, I thought they dang near Brock's leg or something, bro. It was looking nasty, bro.
Yo, that was
like, yo, bro, they stacked that thing crazy on them.
That was a good flip on the slogan, bro, because he hasn't done it in a while.
You can see the pressure. You can see the pressure on that leg, like, bro.
Yo.
Hey, also when the Usos interfered in the matchup, both those belly to bellies were nasty, bro.
Brock didn't look like he was limping when he was walking. Yeah, he was walking up on the ring, though.
No, he was selling. He was selling.
Oh no, he showed the tiredness.
I'm glad that the Usos okay, because when they jumped over that rail.
Yo, did you see the video? Who seen the video of
belly, bro?
Did you see the video of Jay helping Brock suplex Jimmy? They was all holding Brock, and then Brock's about to suplex Jimmy, and the nigga like Jay helps him like throw him over. Like, what is going on? It was just chaos at a moment, bro. I tell you, it really was just chaos at moments, and I loved it. Cause y'all want to talk that Muncho shit for AEW. What y'all gonna say about this? What y'all gonna say about this? This is crazy. The nigga lifted the ring with a tractor. What the fuck?
Yo, that was wow, bro.
I'm telling you.
It was perfect. It really was.
All right. What's a bigger moment? What's a bigger vehicle moment? Brock bringing the tractor.
Bro, he flipped over a ring.
All right, but was that better than Trent pulling up with his mom's in the van?
He flipped over a ring, my G. A whole.
He pulled up with his mom's in the family van and came to whoop ass.
But Roman Reigns was still standing in the ring.
That's a moment, man. That's a moment.
That is crazy.
Whenever you think about what WWE straight up and down stands for, it's moments like that.
Yo, this makes me revisit.
I say up and down stands for, but those are the type of moments.
This makes me revisit the SummerSlam King.
Brock Lesnar got a vendetta against that wrestling ring, bro. He was the one who first came with that spot with the Big Show the ring open. Now he's just like, you know what, ring? I don't like you. I'm about to flip you over.
Nigga, anyway.
He be taking liberties with
the octagon, where would he?
Yo, that would be crazy.
You know what? Fuck this match.
That would be crazy. That would be crazy.
Though? I see
hop over the cage. Yo, that would be wild.
I'm about to go pop the tractor on this nigga.
That. SummerSlam, man.
Under the Triple H. Steph, no.
Yo. I just want to say shout out to Bianca Belair. Continue to show her rise, man. Shout out to
I can't read.
That was one of the big things for me. Just shout out, I really want to say that to her because every big moment she continues to rise to the moment, and she was a big for her to start the pay-per-view off too.
Yeah,
like they picked up on a high moment, so I just got to give her credit to that, man. And shout out to Roman and Brock for finally ending this feud on a strong note, man. Hopefully it's really over, and we can see. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully Brock does come back. He's trying something new. New people, you know what I'm saying? If he doesn't, you know what I'm saying? Thank you for your service. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It is what it is.
Brock and Roman low-key had a good rivalry. I ain't gonna even hold you, bro. And they really ended with that being the last match. Hopefully it is. If that's the last match, they ended on a super strong note. You know, people got tired of the rivalry, but to end it with that, it was kind of like, all right, I wasn't expecting that. You know, like, it's like, that's why, like, because they gave so, I can't say,
you gotta remember, this was such a company pushed feud.
Yeah, they gave
that at times it felt like they were dragging.
It's like they finally was like, all right, let's give the people.
Yeah, but I did say this on Get Your Bars Off podcast where I felt like Roman had to kind of meet Brock at his level of intensity and just energy that it made the feud feel more real than it did before when the company was just pushing it on us. You know,
yep.
So I feel like these last 2 years of this feud really took it up to the level we really needed it to be at the beginning.
Right.
Will I put this up there as one of like WWE's great feuds? No, but of this generation, it's one of them.
It is. I mean, that's the crazy thing. I mean, you think of that first one, you had the cash in with Seth Rollins. That was a good match, even up to the cash in. You know, the last two,
what was in between?
SummerSlam and the one right before it, the Mania, the Mania from Mania was all right. But yeah, they got like 2 out of 5, I guess.
The biggest moments from this feud was, I said, the Seth Rollins cash in. Honestly, I think Brock's return after Roman beat Cena in this match right here. I think those are the 3 biggest moments from this feud. To be honest, I don't remember really anything in between that.
When I woke up this morning, I saw on YouTube there's 2 polls. I can't remember if it was Wrestle Talk or who posted the polls, but there were about 32 to 33,000 people who voted when I voted. Like, what is your rating of SummerSlam? It had 1 through 5 stars, and 5-star and 4-star had 80% between those two, and like 5-star had the most, so like about like 60% or like 55% or something like that, and then 4 stars was like another like 20 or made up the other half of it.
I lean more with that 4. So, they started strong and they ended strong. I think the Liv match kind of was like a little, but it was the kind of like the palette match where you kind of like get kind of cool down before the next match. Because what was the match before that? What was it? The tag match, right? It was Usos and Street Profits before Liv and Ronda.
The tag, no. The next match after. Was it?
I thought it was a tag team.
I think the Liv match was first, if I'm not mistaken.
Nah, I think the tag match was before Liv and Ronda, because I totally missed that joint. I think it had to be. If it was or not, but
maybe it was. I'm getting that order mixed up.
Austin Theory and Brock.
The first 3 matchups.
Austin Theory and not Brock, but what's his name? Bobby was okay, but it was pretty predictable.
That was the 3rd match, right?
Yeah, that was pretty. Like outside of those 2 matches, the card was cool. It was cool for me. It was cool for me. It met the expectation of SummerSlam. I think the tag match could have it wasn't better than the Money in the Bank one, not really, but still was a good match nonetheless.
Mm-hmm.
SummerSlam.
I like that people are giving it 5 stars though. Just like the general audience too. Like
I think that's.
And I mean that's not even the general audience, but out of 32,000, that's just crazy to even see that though. Because
I'll be honest, I think that's a little bit of part of
a couple months.
That's part of the Triple H. I don't want to say hype, but the knowing of Triple H being behind the boards, and then just knowing it's a new space and seeing a good show. So it kind of like gives people that notion that it's like, okay, this is WWE in a new form. I can judge it differently. And I think with that, with them seeing a good show, they're not scared to give it a 5-star. If it was under Vince, I feel like they'll be more scared because it's like, oh, now I got more things to pick out than I would if it's under Triple H. If that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? They feel comfortable more to look at the good things more than they look at the bad things. Not saying there was anything bad on the show, but the good things outweighed the, you know what I'm saying, the lesser.
Who is y'all MVP of SummerSlam?
For me, be honest, man.
Before you give me your MVP, give me your one honorable mention.
My honorable mention.
Mine is Logan Paul.
That's your honorable mention.
That'd be my honorable mention. But to be honest, I'll go with Bianca, man. I gotta go Bianca. I think that match, that position that they were in, what they had to like, for them to be able to set the bar of what they did.
Top 5
ending feuds.
Don't care.
Like when we talk about ending feuds, just like we did with Roman and Brock, like storytelling year from SummerSlam to this, like she knocked it out the park. For that to be the culmination match, did her thing, man. Did her thing. That power bomb, leg drop moment was so cold. You know what I'm saying? But I just think it was that. But it's hard. I could say Roman or Brock, but I feel they put so much into it together where it's like I can't choose. Real.
That's kind of fair.
You got Bianca Belair. If not Bianca Belair, of course, Pat McAfee, but that's biased. So I'm going to go Belair.
Somebody said Logan Paul.
Pat had a few slip-ups. I ain't even going to lie. This was the hot take I was saving. Logan Paul actually had a better performance at SummerSlam, in my opinion, than Pat McAfee.
I knew he was going to say that earlier.
But it ain't Pat's fault, man. I feel like they took away a little bit of Pat's presentation, switching the theme music, switching this whole entrance up, and then it didn't help. He had like 2 or 3.
He had to change his outfit, man.
He lost his balance, where like threw him off. You could clearly see it, like threw him off even at the end where he at first like it's just like I know I wasn't as good as my WrestleMania.
You noticed that moment where Corbin had to save him?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The top rope move, yeah.
Yeah, man. These are things we got to give credit to, like with Miz and Logan Paul, with Corbin, and this situation. We did the same with
facts. I'm gonna keep saying that. I'm so shocked that Miz took that bump.
I think we do that a lot as us, you know, saying in this circle of wrestling fans. We do a lot to give credit to the receivers of the move, the sellers, and all that such. We give a lot of credit to them. I think guys want to give us credit for doing that because I don't think they get as much love as they need to get. Because especially in these moments, like with the Bad Bunny match, with the Logan Paul, with Pat McAfee, they look great. But look the people they're in there with. They was in there with some local talent like that. It'd be different.
That point, Ari,
especially Miz. Almost.
To that point, Ari, and I don't want to like just be a Sasha Banks marker or whatever, but that's exactly the moment. You made me realize that was exactly the moment where Sasha Banks became my favorite female women wrestler. Was when I watched Takeover Brooklyn. When I watched Takeover Brooklyn, and that spot where Bayley did the reverse Hurricane Rana. As impressive as it was, Bayley doing it, to me, it was like, oh, girl had to take that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, it made me remind her, like, have you ever like wrestled with someone as a kid who probably didn't watch wrestling as much as you, so they didn't know how to do the moves they didn't know as many moves as you. They didn't know how to take the moves like you. So you'd have somebody who like they be messing up the wrestling because like they don't.
I know exactly what you mean. Make you really want to fight them.
You know what I'm saying? Like somebody. So you see,
when I pedigreed my cousin,
it's like
had to know how to do that shit, man.
I
could have killed that nigga.
That's what makes me say, all right, Sasha Banks. Even though, like, I could argue a lot of people. Bailey, you know what I'm saying? Charlotte, Io, Asuka. I could argue them. You can make the argument for all of them just as good, if not better than Sasha. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, yo, who's the one who could?
I ain't gonna lie. We gotta start talking about Becky a little bit more, man. Match by match, she's had definitely been showing she's up there for real with the Bailey. Like we've been trying to like keep her as the
she's solidified a spot with the like 4 horsewoman.
Like I don't know, man. Her big moment matches, like they be good. Like this Bianca feud been good. Her
Bianca
Asuka
and Becky really been they've been really. That's really been her Bailey. Like how you got Sasha and Bailey. That's been her Bailey.
All 4 of them. It feels like we never get all 4 of them on the roster at the same time anymore. Charlotte's gone. Now Becky's gone. Now all we got is, you know what I'm saying, Bianca and Sasha if she come back. I mean Sasha and Bailey if she come back. Sasha if she come back. I mean, you know what I mean. But
I wish for one Mania we could get all 4 horsewomen
on the roster strong.
Main event. That would be so fire, bro.
Like that's give me that Survivor Series with the
that
4
matchup in NXT.
Oh man,
super fire, bro.
Yeah, dog. It's such a great spot right now, man. And especially when you got Io, you got Dakota Kai coming up. Like it's a great space right now.
Honorable mention. Honorable mention is Dakota Kai. You just got fired publicly and thrown under the bus, man. We gave her wild tryouts. Vince was like, she can't do it. She can't make it. And then as soon as Big Triple H pull up and they like, nah, you hired. Pull up.
And
I just want to talk about this. I am about to close out soon, but I'm not gonna lie. I think Dre was having the same type of energy. I do believe they about to have the new Shield type ask with these 3.
I will say, all I'm gonna say is watch Raw. Watch Raw.
If they start circling the ring on people, I'm like,
they're not doing that, but just saying watch Raw.
Yeah, I wanted something similar. I don't want that.
All I'm gonna say is no spoiler. Triple H is definitely using them.
Oh, I like it.
They're definitely gonna be a force. I'm liking the direction though, man. Like I'll give you. It's not a spoiler, but I'll give you a little bit to make you ready to go watch it. Bianca versus Io Shirai.
Oh. Yeah, I'm tuning in.
The Triple H era is here.
Man,
it's here.
So where's Carmelo Hayes? Can we
stop playing with me? Don't play. No, wait till the draft come back, bro.
Can we go to SmackDown?
That's gonna be the first pick in the draft. I'm telling you, if they do that,
we can't go to SmackDown and just no.
You gotta go to SmackDown. You gotta go to the Money Show.
Nah, you can't go to SmackDown and just do something real quick.
Nah, bro, we ain't doing that Austin Theory shit,
I wonder
bro.
what the backstage morale is back in AEW now with Triple H. Like, man, I want to get out of here now. Like, that might be like how some people feel it, you know, because a lot of those people at AEW, like, they are Triple H guys. He's the person who kind of like gave them their first like national exposure to a certain extent. Like, yeah, people who like to a certain extent did their thing on the indies, like the Adam Coles, but like a Malachi Black, a Rusev, like these are Triple H guys.
Especially like
Rusev. You heard what Big Tony said? Big Tony said them niggas is in that contract.
People like I got them in 5 years.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm still gonna say that. Home saying that.
Tony Khan was
now I'm on board. Like, damn, Tony, you scared?
Nah, he said he's
I'm sorry.
It's not that I don't feel like that he's scared. I think it's more because it's nothing to be
you
scared
know what
about.
I mean? Like,
he's scared of contracts, but at the end of the day, he has no problem addressing what fans are saying. Even though he should probably like not do it as much, because you don't have to. Like, you're a fucking millionaire. You don't gotta.
That is crazy how that.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have
how this one man really does like.
He wants to do everything
because how I talked about how this started. This started AEW, really in a way AEW NXT. That's how we was looking at it. we never really looked at it, the main roster.
It's like basically talking about somebody else's contract. Who does that? You'll never see Dana White or Vince McMahon talk about somebody else's contract like that. You know,
understanding is between you and the wrestler. Like, you don't need to do that. That wrestler between you, the wrestler, and the lawyer. That understanding is there. The fans don't need to know that.
I love this era. All I'm saying is, like I said to Dre, Ari, I cannot wait to review this year. Because when we talk about years of wrestling, just like the era, like the things that have been happening this year alone, period.
Yeah, we got to talk about the COVID, post-COVID.
In-ring, out-ring, like even the COVID era, to me, this beats the COVID era. We had another person
kick out of the one-winged angel. Now the list has gone from 2 people to 3.
Who?
The boy Will Ospreay hit with the move, and then he.
Okay, so we gonna close out Ari.
Oh, you talking about the Kenny Omega
wannabe? Platform. Shout out your platform.
You see how much you want to be like Kenny?
Shout out your platform.
Yo, bro, you even made the shirt, bro.
Tell the people where they can find you.
Bro, what's up with you?
Let the people know where they can find you.
Like, bro, chill, my nigga. Like, chill. You wow.
Tell the people where they can find you.
Holla at me at Will Ospreay's a bitch ass nigga on Twitter. Hey, what's up? I told you Kenny called me, nigga. I'll put that nigga on his neck. You heard? Like, stop playing with me.
Yeah.
You talk that shit, nigga. You got shooters
guys, on there. Relax. RELAX, relax.
Kenny got retarded shooters. We already know what it is, man. Ari Starks, man. Follow me at Ari Starks, man. Follow Get Your Bars Off Podcast on all streaming platforms. Follow Get Your Bars Off Podcast on Twitter, on Facebook, man. Well, Get Your Bars Off Pod on Twitter. Get Your Bars Off Podcast on all other platforms. You already know what it is, man. Gonna be editing this episode for tonight, man. And you gonna be up this next day, man. Go and stream that shit, episode 153. And you already know, man. I love talking some wrestling with these guys, man. All the time, man. All the time.
Definitely Get Your Bars Off Podcast. Dre, you not gonna do your plug?
Oh my god. You already know, man. The whole effing show on Twitch. I'm gonna be live tomorrow from 5 to 7 doing Dustin Ryder qualifying matchups for our GMO Awards. You already know, Fresh and Frost TV, whole effing show. Make sure to follow both on Twitch. We got a cross collaboration that you can also find on the Fresh and Frost TV channel. So make sure to tune into that, man. Comic book, I'm working on it, man. So I'll keep y'all up to date on that.
Let's get it. That's what I'm talking about.
You gotta talk to me about that. That's fire.
Oh, and I'm also about to interview that dude. So look out for that podcast coming soon. Yep, talking more, doing big things. But this is We Wrasslin episode 40, episode 45. No cap. It's the Wrasslin Recap. I love y'all, and forever sit back and relax.